Hello, pretty. Can I make your night beautiful? Hello, pretty. Can I make your night beautiful?
My angel, come down. Let me take you into my mansion. Oh my God! What did this woman do inside my restroom?
What happened?
Please, let me take you to the hospital first. The restroom was having a fishy odor after you left.
I will take your complaint. After that, I will do lab tests before giving any prescription. I hope you understand.
Do you have any itching? Have you noticed any stain on your pants? Now we will run a quick set of tests. Nothing painful. This will help us understand what's going on before any treatment begins.
STIs are sexually transmitted infections categorized for easier understanding. A. Urethritis and endocervicitis. Gonorrhea causes mucopurulent urethral or cervical discharge, that is, thick, pus-like fluid from the urethra or cervix, dysuria, that is, painful urination, pelvic tenderness, that is, pain when pressing the lower abdomen, and sometimes proctitis, that is, inflammation of the rectum. It may be asymptomatic, that is, without symptoms. Chlamydia often causes little or no symptoms but can produce mucopurulent cervical discharge, intermenstrual bleeding, that is bleeding between periods, or postcoital bleeding, that is bleeding after sexual intercourse, dysuria, that is painful urination, and lower abdominal pain, that is pain in the lower belly. Category B, vaginal discharge, bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis causes a gray or creamy fishy-smelling vaginal discharge, that is thin, unpleasant-smelling fluid from the vagina without inflammation, that is redness or swelling of the vaginal walls. Category C, vulval itching with discharge, candidiasis and trichomonas. Candida causes thick, coddy, cottage cheese-like discharge, that is thick, white clumps of fluid, vulval itching and soreness, that is itchy and painful vulva, dyspareunia, that is painful sexual intercourse, dysuria, that is painful urination, and redness or excoriation, that is scratches or irritation of the skin of the vulva. Trichomonas causes frothy, yellow-green discharge, that is bubbly, foul-smelling fluid, vulval soreness, that is pain in the vulva, dysuria, that is painful urination, and sometimes lower abdominal discomfort, that is pain in the lower belly. Category D, discharge plus lower abdominal pain plus fever, pelvic inflammatory disease. PID occurs when infection ascends to the uterus and fallopian tubes, that is, the womb and tubes connecting to the ovaries. Key signs include lower abdominal pain, that is pain in the lower belly, cervical motion tenderness, that is pain when the cervix is moved during examination, fever, that is high body temperature, and mucopurulent vaginal discharge, that is pus-like fluid from the vagina. Category E, genital ulcers, herpes, syphilis, chancroid. Herpes causes multiple painful blisters or ulcers, that is small sores that hurt, often with inguinal lymph adenopathy, that is swollen groin lymph nodes, and fever, that is high temperature. Syphilis causes a single painless indurated ulcer, chancroid, that is hard painless sore, and groin lymph adenopathy, that is swollen glands. Chancroid causes painful soft ulcers, that is tender sores, with suppurative lymph nodes, that is pus-filled swollen glands. Category F, genital growths or lumps, HPV and granuloma inguinale. HPV causes cauliflower-like warts, that is small growth that look like a cauliflower, a major risk factor for cervical cancer. Granuloma inguinale causes painless, beefy red nodules, that is red lumps that do not hurt, without lymphadenopathy, that is swollen glands.